morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the All-American Savage Show podcast. I am your host, John Burke, here with my beautiful heterosexual bearded Jewish life partner, Josh, operating those controls like Pete Buttigieg operating a dick. Very good.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom to that, my
wow.
friend.
Where did that come from? Okay. Oh, my God. Man, this weekend flew by. Is it just me? It seemed like the weekend went by pretty quick.
A lot going on.
There is.
Going on.
The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get no. Oh no! I felt like Friday was here, and I didn't really do that much this weekend. Saturday was like a lazy day. I gamed like half the day. I'm not even gonna lie. I woke up. We took care of some errands around the house, or some chores around the house, and then I've been on a Valheim kick. If you're a gamer, you know what game I'm talking about. It's like that Viking survival game where you have to build your stuff, go explore the world. But it's like what I love doing. Like my zen, my happy place is because I have two monitors in my gaming room. I got my main monitor because when I was doing Twitch streaming, you need two monitors: a monitor for the game and a monitor to read chat and shit like that. But I love throwing on like a Nat Geo documentary. And then gaming, turn the audio off on the game, and then listening to I was going over the Crusades again this weekend, and then some of the deadliest animals in the ocean, just all kinds of just random stuff, because it's like one of those YouTube feeds that when you just don't hit stop and it continues playing new videos, it just takes you on a pretty cool journey, because I wanted to like refamiliarize myself with the Dark Ages and just watch some things back there, a lot of Henry VIII stuff. But it's just, that's like relaxing to me. I love doing that. So I spent, I'm not gonna lie, I spent about 6 hours on Saturday from like 8 in the morning until finally the girlfriend's like, we need to go. We need to go do something. I was like, yeah, we should probably be productive and stuff. So I went to the gym, went to Dillard's, got her a nice little outfit for Argentina. And then, cause we're leaving tomorrow. It's supposed to be today, it was supposed to be today. I screwed up the flight, but it's tomorrow now. And we're excited for that. We're gonna spend a week down there going over some Argentinian stuff. Some tango lessons, gonna go have some suits made, because apparently right now the exchange rate is 350 pesos to the dollar.
Ooh,
so I'm gonna go down there and live like a fucking king. It's gonna be great.
Bring back some gasoline with you.
Chips and queso. I'm coming back for it. Dude, fuck fentanyl. I'm gonna start smuggling eggs over the border.
Eggs. Get yourself a couple cases of eggs.
Oh my God. What should we sell? Drug? How about eggs? Let's sell eggs. Out of the trunk of my car. I go, what you looking for? You want free range, organic? What are you looking for? I got it. You want big? You want brown? You got white? I got it all for you. What you want, Holmes? What you want, player?
I got some double yolks.
It's going to cost you
what
two.
You want?
Have my little, my pimp, my egg prostitutes out there, like selling eggs.
I want a double yolk with cheese.
Why you giving him a whole carton, bitch? What'd I tell you? Smart. How much I tell you it was supposed to be? God damn it, LaFonda.
So what was the most dangerous animal in the ocean?
It didn't really give a lot of, it didn't like say the most, it just said dangerous animals in general. There's one prehistoric shark that's still in existence. They say it's like a tube shark or something like that. But this thing, it's like something out of Subnautica. It's like something out of the sci-fi world. Like it probably was on like the movie Aliens or some shit. It looked really weird and creepy, but they said it was like, it's pretty dangerous. And then poisonous, smaller animals that you wouldn't really think about. But and then, of course, the great white was on there. And also, they didn't even talked about on that document. It was a recent one, too. It said great white attacks have picked up massively towards humans. I'm like, yeah, because, people get... I think that's a result of that is because education has eluded people into thinking that it's okay to be around a great white shark when it's like, no, it's not. They're fucking animals. They're like, dude, no.
Yeah, I don't think I would get in a cage to go
not even
look
a cage. You're just tempting, Finn. Now, look,
Yeah.
you do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. But I am not getting into a cage to go free dive with man-eaters.
Nah.
Well, the percentage of them attacking, I'm not going to be in the situation. I'm not going to willingly put myself in any situation to be a 1 or 2 percentile of the entire world's population just to go, well, fuck. I guess the odds didn't work out in my favor on that one. But then there's no second chance. It's like, that's it. You roll the dice, you lost. So do I really need... No.
Got no arms.
It talks about the various styles of why great whites bike. There's like 4 or 5 different reasonings behind it: defensive, intrusive, curiosity, and just various different reasons why they think that human beings understand the minds of these killers. And it's like, I mean, naturally, yes, you're gonna understand a lot about them, but still, it's a fucking great white shark. So
interesting.
But no, it was a lot of fun. Really chill. Really chill, good time. Did Rumble end? I feel like Rumble. Did we just lose the Rumble feed? What the fuck? I guess we did. Josh, do a segue into Shell Shock while I restart the Rumble stream because apparently something went wrong. Not sure what. Weird.
All right.
This sounds like an opening to Friends. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll enjoy our new CBD lube along with our Delta 8, Delta 9 products.
Oh, good Lord.
Blessed and inspired and rethink the way that you've been living. It's good stuff, right?
Is that it? You gotta keep it going, man.
It's just not my thing.
You're good at it. You get the voice for it. What are you talking about? Don't shortchange yourself.
Yeah.
How's everybody else's Do the lube. Do the lube.
The lube?
The lube.
We've got some good reviews on it.
We do, yeah. We have a lot of great reviews on the lube. People thought we were joking about that.
I know. It turned out to be a good seller.
Yep. It's that's like business in general, though. Like, it's never the products you like. Delta 8, I knew we would do well with. I knew Delta 8 would do well, but like the CBD lube is like, I don't see a lot of it out there. I don't see people really promoting it much. It's like maybe this could be something that we kind of hopefully spearhead with. But and it's already been done. Don't get me wrong, but maybe we can do it better. But yeah, that's where we're at. Interesting.
I think the lube and then the tattoo balm has been great.
Yeah,
got a lot of great reviews off of that.
Yeah.
And then just the regular CBD products, Delta 8 products. We've got a lot of good stuff going on right now.
Yeah. And the new website should be going live here in the next week or two. I know we keep saying 2 weeks because there's just a lot that goes into building out a really good website.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But yeah, we're excited for that. And then the loyalty program is going to be launching with that and other stuff. So we got a lot heading your way.
A lot of great things. A lot of great things this spring.
Yeah. And we're just taking our time on it now. We're not wanting to rush into anything, shortchange a product, whatever the case may be. We don't, because we have this tendency in the past. Oh, that motherfucker. That Les cocksucker. Oh, okay. It's a podcast, whatever.
Who?
Okay, so you remember the customer we had that was commenting on my personal page?
Yep.
And he goes on there and he starts bitching about our customer service. And I'm just kind of like, number one, and it was on a post of my girlfriend and I dancing. It's like, dude, really? You want to fucking bring your negativity to my... Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I hate those motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but people don't see it from the other side of the house. But it's like, if I'm on social media, on my private account and stuff, don't come to me with a customer support issue. That's what I pay those employees for. It's like, that's like going to, Bill Gates for some kind of, and I'm not saying I'm just saying in general, like, you don't go to the company CEO about a problem that can be handled by customer support. You're going the wrong direction, and people forget that. Yeah. So I have to remind them sometimes. If it's like a serious issue, I'll jump in and say, yeah, let me take a look at this. But if it's just like, oh, I don't know where my order's at, go email customer support. I pay them for that. And if I don't need them, I'm going to fire them. So do you want to be responsible while I fire somebody? I don't think so. So go to the customer support, you lazy fucks. Anywho. So this motherfucker goes on my page. He's talking about, and this is when the post office lost all the packages, and then we were doing the right thing and like replacing. Like, again, we lost about $8,000 worth of product on that because the federal government's just so great, and we're going out of our way to make this right. So we got a little inundated with emails because of people were like, I'm not getting my package. And they're not watching social media. They're not reading their emails. They're not in the Facebook group where we're updating everybody. So that way nobody has to email us and say, hey, where's my shit? It's like, hey guys, this is why. We're keeping you in the know, which we don't have to do. We can just leave people in the dark. But it's like, I tell Omar and there's like, let the people know. Let the audience know. We need to do this. So this motherfucker comes on my page. He's just like, hey, he starts out with, John, fix your customer support. Number one, don't you ever fucking come on my feed and tell me what the fuck to do. You do not come into my house and ever fucking tell me what to do, especially with my company, especially when you have not raised or created your own fuck. Do not ever fucking come on. And of course, this guy comes on there and he talks about, he instantly throws out former cop and vet. Dude, if you lead with that, I'm just going to tell you to go fuck yourself because I don't care. Your service as a cop or a veteran means absolutely dick all to me when it comes to these types of things. And the only reason you would say that is to try and like use that as some type of club to freaking beat people into submission because, oh, I'm a veteran. Your veteran cop personality is probably like, that's your entire personality. You probably got a nice big high-end fucking tight. You look like a douche, rocking some grunt style and 5'11", and all you saw was a fucking chow hall in Kuwait, you cocksucker. But anyway, he comes on there again yesterday. Well, let me backtrack. We dealt with this guy. Omar dealt with this guy. And his emails were just rude as fuck. I'm not ashamed to say we are beyond the point where I got to kiss any customer's ass because we need you. We don't. I'm not even going to lie about that. And the reason I say that is for anybody that thinks they're going to get wild hair up their ass and come in here and try and leverage their patronage as if that's going to make us change our ways, you got another thing coming. That ain't gonna fucking happen. I don't need any single one person to that level of me having to bend the knee because you want to be a prick. So it's kind of like we have this superpower now, but we're not going to abuse it, if that makes any sense. So if you're a shithead customer, no, you're not always right, and I will fire you as a customer. It's like we refuse this guy's service. I emailed him. So he emailed Omar. I don't like when motherfuckers get fresh with my employees. It's like I get fresh with them, and even I don't really get fresh with them. Yeah. But it's like you're not going to fucking do that. And you're not going to like submit these guys to or subject them to your projected anger or whatever. Yeah, you lost it or an order didn't get there. It's not our fault. The post office fucked up.
That wasn't even the issue. I thought it was too in the beginning. And I called him back personally. He wanted to. He wanted to change his subscription. He wanted to change it. He wanted his order to get there sooner than. Yes. So, but there's some things that you have to do to make that happen. Yeah. But because he have to,
we literally have to go in the back end of the website, cancel your subscription, do a specialty order.
Right in the midst of all these orders being missed.
Just a little fucking prick.
We're a small company. Yeah. We don't have a huge staff.
No, and we're not going to, not until we absolutely have to need that point, because we don't hire like crazy anymore because we had idiots that did that in the past.
Yeah, I called him up because I thought it was going to be.
You called this dude?
I called him and left him a message and thought that his was one of the packages that had been lost, and it turned out to be just he had a subscription and he wanted his order to go out sooner.
Yeah, Omar briefed me. Yeah,
so that's what it was.
Yeah,
and then I think he cussed Omar out in an email.
Yeah, he did, and then I responded. I cussed him out back. I was like, "You can go fuck yourself." Like dude, fuck you. But he goes on my page yesterday. He's like, "Hey, John, I still haven't heard back from your customer support." I'm like, "Yes, you did," and I even fucking CC'd Omar in my response to you, telling you to go start a shotgun. You piece of shit. Fuck you. And then he's just sitting there. It's like, dude, you fucking loser. Like, get the fuck out of here. I hate those cops. Those are the dudes. It's just like you want to smack the shit out of. I was like, come step foot in the store.
Yeah, Omar is solid.
Oh, he's great. If I could have another fucking team of Omars, we would crush the CB. The hard part is employees are shitheads and they're hard to fucking find that are actually loyal and give a fuck about their job. I'm not ashamed to say this, folks. I'll preach this till I'm fucking blue in the face. We've had a string of shithead employees and that's why we do a 3-month trial now, because it's like these employees would come in here, get benefits right away, and then turn lackadaisical, not giving a fuck. It's like, no, it's not going to happen. So usually you'll see true colors come out after about 3 months, depending on how their workload or their work ethic. Omar, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm
impressed.
Hands down, probably the best customer service and worker that we've had since we started.
And I know people are going to they're going to respond to that. I was like, well, so-and-so is really good how they respond. They responded good, but their other work areas fucking sucked ass. And there was we tolerated so much for a while because we were just like, give him a chance. Like, I'm fucking over this. I'm over these piece of shit employees. And then let me just say this too. If you try and basically replicate what I and Josh have built because you're too lazy to have any kind of original thought of your own, just because we fired your sorry ass, you're kind of a piece of shit. Like, you really are. Doing what I love best. Fucking up companies, costing us nearly $500,000. Fucking losers. But again, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, got that off with chest.
I fucking hate these people. Oh my God, I detest them. Like, the shit they try and take advantage of. They're the reasons why companies don't fucking like employees a lot of the time, because they have these shitty attitudes and this massive sense of entitlement. And it's just like, oh my God, just the levels of entitlement. They feel like they should be successful because they as human beings are worth something. You ain't worth fuck all just for being born.
No.
I was like, you build that value. And if you have no value, then don't expect me to treat you like you are valuable. That's why some of these people, we pay them like $18 an hour starting now. But if you can't hack, get the fuck out of here. I'll replace you with a trained monkey. I'm so over this bullshit. That's why I do miss the military sometimes, because at least you could yell at a motherfucker and make him do push-ups, and that usually fixes the problem. Now it's just kind of like, hey, Bill, we notice
you need an hour of therapy on work time.
Fucking wackos. I hate this mental weakness that we even promote and enable. You don't know what they're going through. It's not company time. I really don't fucking care what they're going through. I pay you for a service. If you provide that service, get the fuck out. You got issues that basically can't make you work, well, then go get unemployment or some shit. I don't know. Go join the military, specifically the Marines. They love the retards. Oh my God, I'm on one today. It was really a good weekend, though. It really was. But just seeing that cocksucker comment on my Instagram, I was like, dude, go fuck yourself. You stupid fuck.
Yeah, he's really taking it pretty far.
He is. It's like, bro, that's it. And you just, oh my God. I want to look him up and go to find his place employee and start leaving bad reviews. Like, yeah, your employee was, whatever. I don't know. I kind of want to be, I do want to be that petty, if you will. I do. I really do. I need to grow out of that, but I'm probably not going to. I'm not even going to lie. I'm probably always going to.
I mean, if we screw up or if
we always make it right.
We want to make it right. We want to go above and beyond to make sure that our customers are taken care of. Yeah. But you can only do that to a certain point to where you're not accepting our offer to make things right. And we actually sent out his product early overnight, and I think for free. So. And that still wasn't good enough, so that should tell you everything you need to know. That's just the mindset of the common day veteran. Yep. Fucking Twitter. Good old Twitter. All right, let's get into the news, folks. Don't even bother. Don't even bother, Josh. Let's not even fucking... The stupidity of our society, folks. Listen to this. Mark Wahlberg's Hate Crimes Past resurfaces after SAG Awards appearance. For those that don't know, I'm wondering if this is the Asian community, because normally the Asian community doesn't bitch. They're normally not nearly as whiny as the black community, not by a long shot. But Mark Wahlberg presented an award at the SAG Awards for an all-Asian movie. And apparently Asians are pissed about this because it should have been an Asian presenting the award. If we flip that, so if it's an all-white cast, only a white person should be. If it's an all-black, only how is that not racist? So you're saying that dude should not be able to present an award because he's not Asian? So then only Asian people should watch your shitty movie then? Yeah. How stupid! Make fun of these people, folks. Here's the deal: tell the racist jokes. Be funny. Be vulgar. Be bigoted. Do everything they accuse you of being. Because who fucking cares? Why are we pandering to these retards? Why? It's beyond me. Oh, it's hilarious. The question I truly have is this really the Asian community upset about this on social media, or are these white liberals? Because that's who honestly speaks for all minorities. I love how empowered all these minorities are, but your talking points or your mouthpieces are just ugly white liberal women and beta male cucks. That's who it is. That's who your mouthpieces are. So I'm truly wondering, because honestly, the Asian community, they probably don't give a fuck unless they're liberal Asians. It's always the liberals. Yeah. Oh, some of the most stupid, worthless, if there could be an IQ purge and get rid of liberals, I'd be all for it. It's just get them out of here. And stupid conservatives, I'm down. It's just stupid people in general, I think. It shouldn't even be a political side, because I see just as much stupidity from Marjorie Taylor Greene as I do from fucking AOC. It's I'm just so tired of stupid people being elected and ruining this country. But listen how far back liberals want to go. They won't apply this to Elizabeth Warren. They will not apply this to Joe Biden. They won't apply this to anything. Apparently, the SAG Award has been criticized after Mark Wahlberg. And how many people are criticized? We talking about 1 or 2 tweets? What is this? This is the problem. Yes, it's when they come out with what the Little Mermaid is going to be.
Yeah. Oh, she's black. Does that trigger you, whiteies? Well, stop appropriating our culture. That was originally a white character. Why are you recasting it? Yeah. Let's do a white Wakanda.
Who said they do that shit all the time? I think so. I think it's just for publicity stuff.
I think so too. But in this case, though, I'm just kind of maybe it's them trying to stir up some drama around. Because here's the deal: regardless of what you think, the drama that surrounds any type of movie or game does it good, be it good or bad, except for Disney, because they've been hemorrhaging, which good. Hope that company goes under and the mouse gets fucking stuck on a mousetrap. Fuck Mickey. Anyway, you look at Hogwarts Legacy, destroying sales, all because of the boycott that was basically adopted by the fucking Fruitcake Society of degenerates. I'm really a man. Whatever. I mean, 64% chance that if it's a 64% chance, then over time, the problem does figure itself out. So it's good. Maybe we should invest in, I don't know, do the Canadian thing of assisted suicide. We'll help you. Maybe that's what America needs. That'll purge our society of stupid people. Makes sense to me. Oh, I had this cunt on my Facebook. Oh, this bitch. Oh, this fucking bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie about this. These fucking cunts. Oh, they know. I try and respond to some comments on my Facebook. I try and respond to Instagram comments sometimes just to show people that I am reading comments. I appreciate their interactions. You just can't do it with every comment.
Sure.
This bitch gets on there, and I got my Facebook back maybe a week ago, and I'm really surprised I haven't been banned yet. It's just John Burke over there on Facebook. And I make a post about Shell Shock, the rack out gummies, because I need to plug the company. I got to do my part. I got to do, what I can do. Fucking buy the rack out, so I'm going to stab you in the penis with a soldering iron. Not quite how that went, but I took some, artistic liberties, and that's what I'm going to do. But I had not posted about Shell Shock in weeks, bro. And I talked about rack out. Very simple. Money back guarantee. If you can't sleep, give me the chance to prove that we can help you. Money back guarantee. That's it. And this bitch gets on there and she's just like, I don't think this is the John Burke I used to follow because you're all about profits and stuff over truth. You're not fooling me for a second. And I half expected to click on that profile and find something Q related. But you look at her and it's like, I can tell you're fucking retarded. But no, she's just like, this is probably a scammer account that's just trying to use John's business. And I'm just like, you've got to be the dumbest woman. 29,000 followers. 29,000 followers. And I'm posting literal live videos of me. And you're just that stupid? I fucking ripped into this bitch. And then I deleted it because I felt bad. Because I'm a bitch. Oh my God. I ripped into her. I basically said, you're the lowest form of human being that I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. That you take issue. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Socialism, folks, socialism is playing such a major role, not only in the economic aspects of our society, but in the work-related ones in regards to work ethic. This socialistic idea that somehow going for profits in business is a bad thing. You're all about the profits. You're out. I'm just going to fucking say it. I'm going to fucking say it. Half of you vet flakes out there going after Black Rifle, which I don't fucking care. I don't even like Black Rifle. I like JT, but the rest of that I don't fucking care. It's a cult in my following, in my opinion. But still, people out there is like, oh, they only care about the profits. Bro, that's in any fucking business. Yes, it is about the profits. Now, I will say if you pander for a certain reason to inflate those profits or increase them, and then you're not being truthful, then yeah, fuck them. I get it. I get that. But this idea that you want to attack a company, it's like, oh, you only care about profits. Well, if I didn't, then we wouldn't be in business, you stupid fuck. Now go back to Walmart and do the greeter thing and shut the fuck up. This is why social media is such a detrimental thing in our society. It is the do-nothings and the have-nots criticizing the go-getters and those that have. No, bro. You don't get to criticize a winner for being a loser. You don't. Social media might make that acceptable where you can speak your opinion, but I tell people, it's like, you do not have the right to openly criticize me because I don't listen to people like you. I never will. You are beneath me. You are below me. I told that bitch this too. I was like, you basically are saying the very same dream that I thought I was fighting for in the military, which wasn't really true, but still, the very same thing that makes America great, which is the ability to be successful, you want to deprive from me because you want me to do these and I'm just going to say it, folks. I'm going to fucking say it. We do these podcasts for free. Well, now we finally got a sponsor, which we didn't really need one, but it's like, why not make extra money and reinvest that into other shit? More advertising for sales. You don't know. We'd be stupid not to. So that's a good company, by the way. We're not going to advertise for just anybody. But the idea that making more profits, making more money is such a bad thing is so far beyond me. But these do-nothing motherfuckers that you sit there and you expect all this shit for free. It's just, John, what's your thoughts on this? John's, what your thoughts on that? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's in the podcast. I get DMs to the point where I got to turn my Instagram DMs off again because I get so fed up with this idea of these people thinking that we're buddy. Hey, is there a show today? What the no, stop fucking DMing me. I'm gonna start blocking you motherfuckers. I'm getting tired of it. I get and I appreciate your support, but I don't answer to you because you don't fucking pay me. If you paid for this show, that would be different. But this is free fucking content that you sit here and listen to. And all we ask is, hey, go support us on Locals, go buy some shit. And many of you do, and we are very grateful. Do not get it wrong. We are. But unless you have supported us fiscally in some way, which I know this bitch didn't, you will not sit there and make any demands of me. You will not. I'll tell you that right now. I fucking hate that shit. And then you click on it and they're like broke losers. It's like, fuck you. Your poor ass wants to sit there and demand that I stop worrying about profits and giving her everything for free. More content. You don't pay me, bitch. You don't pay me shit. You don't get to make any demands of me. Unless your name is Lex. And you want to be a prick. I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Shut it, bitch.
Those same people, they're there like just criticize. It's all about the profit. You don't say shit when I like sell my car and give away $14,000. You don't say anything about that.
Peas and carrots. Peas and
carrots. But fucking Mark Wahlberg, this shit's just ridiculous. Oh, just more pissed off. I think it's just white liberals, honestly. I don't know if it's Asians.
Yeah, I don't care what color you are. If you're an Asian, then you're a problem at this point. If you're a liberal.
They just get so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, Trump and Gates warns conservatives, watch your back. That's where the target is. Apparently, Matt Gaetz was being investigated for sex trafficking, I guess.
It's amazing they come up with all these things for these Republicans. When it comes to the Democrats, crickets.
The DOJ informed Matt Gaetz' lawyers that it would not pursue charges against him in the case a mainstream media amplified. This is true. I remember when this broke, I'm like, where are they getting this from? The Department of Justice notified lawyers for Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz and multiple witnesses on Wednesday that it would not pursue charges against congressmen. CNN first reported the decision ends a 2-year investigation that clouded the high-profile conservative's reputation. In an interview with Fox News, Gaetz celebrated the DOJ's decision. The investigation itself started because I'm effective at impacting legislation, said Gaetz. We all have to watch our back because that's where the target is and what he's proud. I don't know if I've read this article, but I'm willing to bet these same accusations levied at him based upon what he's done in the past, maybe even coming behind the scenes from fucking fellow conservatives.
Could be.
Neocon conservatives I would not doubt that for a second. And I wouldn't say that it's just conservatives have to watch your back. I think any type of new age conservative politician, you've got to watch your back especially more because you have neocons gunning for you. Because if you're not getting on Mitch McConnell's team or McCarthy's team, they will sink you. They will ostracize you and they will alienate you.
Yep.
That's what they do. If you do not toe the line to the party thing, you're out of the party. You'll be there. You'll just be a vote. But Matt Gaetz is not wrong here. But I would take it a step further and say, but you also have to watch yourself from your own because, if you don't toe the neocon party line, want to support Ukraine blindly, then you're ostracized. No committees, no nothing. You're just there.
That's right.
Which, I'll be honest with you, if I was to run, I would be like, I don't want to be on any committees. I'm going to veto it. I'm going to vote no on everything. Everything. Anything that comes around, I'm voting no. Nope. No more new laws. Nothing. Stop. Done. Until I start seeing some legislation about shrinking government, shrinking salaries, you ain't getting shit out of me. It'll just be like a gridlock. And I probably only do one term because it'd be like, we hate John Burke. It's like, yeah, but for 4 years, I helped try and prevent the spread of big government. Vote no on every Ukraine package? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Yeah, the whole government needs to be restructured. Like how they get paid,
overthrown.
All that shit, yeah.
Yeah, overthrown. I drew great inspiration from the way President Trump didn't let the process become... Oh, Jesus Christ. Will these people stop sucking Trump's dick? Oh, my gosh.
The way his balls hit my chin, I loved it.
And it left a little orange stain there. These are all Trump loyalists at heart. I know it. The DOJ opened an investigation of Matt Gaetz under the Attorney General Bill Barr at the end of 2020 for child sex trafficking and paying for sex with a minor. The case gained traction after a close associate of Gaetz, Joel Greenberg, pleaded guilty to 6 federal crimes and agreed to cooperate with authorities. So because you're friends with somebody and they get busted for something, apparently you're automatically guilty by association. Like, good Lord. It's fucking ridiculous. That's what these people do. It's these people do. You took a picture with so-and-so. You must have blah, blah, blah. That's why I love how people will show pictures of their political opponents and like having pictures with somebody like Jeffrey Epstein or the thing like that. It's like, at some point, you are going to take a picture with somebody that probably went to jail for something. Now, do I think Trump fucked with Epstein? Yeah, I kind of think. I think he did. I think he did.
I don't think so.
Do I think he fucked kids? No, I don't. But I think that you definitely run in the same circles as far as like people with power and influence. So when I say run with, I mean, did he probably attend events? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Does that make Trump guilty? No. I even said the same thing for Tom Hanks. I like him as an actor. Apparently he's on the flight logs, some shit to Epstein Island. It's like, but you got to come with some proof. Like, you really got to come, because I find that's a very, very serious accusation. It's not one that I just say lightly or take lightly. But yeah, I am skeptic. I'm very skeptical of all that shit. But this Matt Gaetz thing, I really don't give a fuck about. Cool. Ron DeSantis has laid down the gauntlet to Donald Trump. Now, this is what I'm going to say before I read this article. The nuances of this is what you need to really focus on. This was planned, and it was very well executed. DeSantis, I like the way he goes after Trump here. This is a very, very classy move. And before I get into this, I had some dude ask me this question about how can you support DeSantis when he's done this? Okay, here's the deal. Your purity test does not exist in the political spectrum. There is no politician that passes the purity test in regards to the Constitution. Rand Paul comes the closest I've ever seen. Rand Paul is him and his father, closest. Yeah. DeSantis is going to do things I don't like. But this is where people just, their brain short circuits. Somebody's like, you're always defending DeSantis. Like, I'm supporting DeSantis on these positions that I agree with. I was like, name me the things that I supported him on that do not align with the Constitution. And then you got me. He's like, but that's never happened. I will never support a politician on something that is anti-constitutional. And so they're just like, well, Gage did this and this. It's like, okay, fair enough. But now you're putting DeSantis against Trump. I was like, so you tell me which one you're supposed to pick. You have to pick the lesser of two evils. I'm going with DeSantis. Trump won't shut the fuck up. I'm tired of his mouth. Just do it and shut the fuck up. DeSantis is getting shit done. But I don't understand these people. It's like, well, DeSantis has done this. Fair enough, but Trump has also done this. Like, it's, again, you have to choose the lesser of two evils, and that's the lesser. So your optics that you're looking at these politicians as far as these rose-colored glasses. I want a moral politician that does it. They're all fucking corrupt, bro. They're all corrupt, and if they're not now, eventually they will be. They will be. So, and I hate to say this, that's the situation we're facing. Don't blame John Burke for this. If it was my fault, I'd fix it in a heartbeat and throw them all out and fire them all. But there's 350 million motherfuckers in this country that share that blame. So I'm going to pick the better of the two candidates. And if you're putting DeSantis against Trump, I'm going DeSantis. That's just where I'm going. And that's only because Trump won't shut the fuck up. Trump did this. He is losing support left and right because he does not know when to hold him and when to fold him.
You think so?
100%. And I think the older he gets, it's going to get worse.
I don't know that he's losing support.
Bro, listen to the article I'm about to read here. Ron DeSantis has laid down the gauntlet of Donald Trump. Now, again, the nuances are what counts in this article, so please listen closely. While still not officially the 2024 race for president, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has been openly challenging his potential key GOP rival, Donald Trump. Now, note, he has not announced a presidential bid yet. DeSantis recently held a 3-day event at the Four Seasons Resort Palm Beach, just a few miles away from Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, which was attended by a number of longtime supporters and financial backers of Donald Trump. Okay? Do not think for a second that DeSantis did not plan that close to Mar-a-Lago. According to Politico, those who attended the retreat, including Mick Mulvaney, Trump's acting White House chief of staff, who left the administration in the wake of the January 6th attack. Trump endorsed former Arizona Senate hopeful Adam Laxalt and Roy Bailey, a Texas GOP donor who helped lead Trump's campaign finance committee. Other high-profile Republican names who were present at DeSantis' event include Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson, a staunch Trump ally. DeSantis' gathering, featuring top Trump donors, came days after the Florida governor embarked on what was essentially a mini national campaign tour to speak to police unions in Illinois, Philadelphia, and the former president's hometown of New York. The tour was billed as DeSantis supporting law and order with police officials, as well as showing how he has been tough on crime in Florida during his time as governor. Michael Bender, professor for political science at the University of North Florida, said that while an official announcement has not been made yet, DeSantis has been laying the groundwork for his 2024 campaign for months and months, with this recent thumb in the eye event in Palm Beach being a prime example of this. Now, DeSantis knows Trump is going to take this bait. But the thing is, Trump doesn't care. Trump does not care. And what DeSantis just did here, for those that don't really get the nuances of this, he's taking Trump's people. Now, again, they're not the biggest names out there.
Yeah.
But that's how insecure Trump is. It's not going to matter. So you watch, and Trump's going to attack these people. And that's what DeSantis was going to want Trump to do. All you have to do is just give Trump some bait, and he's going to bite on it. And it's not going to make him look good. It will not make him look good at all.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think having the primary is a good thing. Having him going up against other people is a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not arguing that. Yeah. Absolutely. We do. Yes, you do have to have that, yeah.
I think if Trump wins, great. Mm-hmm. If DeSantis wins, great. Just whoever.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Get the prices down.
Yeah, I would say just as long as our side wins or that side.
I think it's just going to be a nasty primary, just like the 2016 was.
I'm not going to lie, though, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I hope it does happen. You and me are going to have some pay-per-view events in here. We'll do like what
Trump's,
Steven Crowder
debates.
does with the couches, and we'll put the thing on the big screen. You and I can do commentation.
Yeah.
It'll be great during the primaries.
Yeah, and they just.
It's going to be wonderful. Would y'all be excited for that, Rumble? We got 530 motherfuckers watching right now. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Do kind of like how Crowder does, but we'll just do like a live commentator. We'll take Delta 8. Yeah. We'll get high as fuck. Because I would love, not going to lie, forget political alignment, forget all that. Entertainment value alone to see Trump go with DeSantis. Oh, yes. They ain't going to pull punches.
Yeah.
Neither of them would pull punches.
Yeah, the Mick Mulvaney thing, after he leaves after the January 6th, like that's kind of a red flag to me because anybody with half a brain could see that was a setup.
100%. And I get what he's doing. He's looking out for number one at that point. And I don't blame him. But at the same token, when you have people start to kind of jump ship, it makes a ship look like it's unsteady.
What would you have done? Had you been in Trump's administration? He was on his way out. He said, hey, we're going to peacefully and patriotically march up to the Capitol, make our voices heard.
Dude, my hand to God, I watched that. We streamed it.
Right, I know.
Streamed it live. I didn't see anything wrong.
No.
Now, again, I literally just got done criticizing Trump, folks. I literally, and this is how I have to pander to stupid people on this because they just don't, their brain disconnects or shorts when you do this. But let me just explain to the retards out there, okay? I just got done criticizing Trump, and I would take DeSantis over Trump. But on January 6th, Trump was not wrong. No. He did not call for anything.
But if you were on his administration,
now if I was on his administration,
would you say, I mean, would you back off, or would you be outspoken about like anything?
Oh, I'd be outspoken as hell.
Everything he said was 100% on the level. He didn't.
I will tell you this right now: I would never have echoed the stolen election, not until I had way more evidence, way more facts, because I feel like my stance, which was investigate it. But then when you have these liberal judges like Carrie Lakes, it's like, well, what the fuck? The justice system is broken.
Yeah.
Then I would go after that fact. So it's not that I think the election wasn't or was. It's like, you got to come with some proof. The Dominion software thing. Yeah, major red fucking flag. Why are we even using Dominion? I don't know. And these are the issues that I would bring. But as far as backing down from his administration, no, I wouldn't. Look, I don't like Trump sometimes. He's stupid. He's reckless. He won't shut the fuck up. But January 6th was not his fault. All he said was to go think about it, folks. All he said was to go down and peacefully protest. That's your right as an American.
But I think that was just the cherry on top of his entire administration of just being accused of bullshit claims.
Yes.
And on his way out, here's one more bullshit claim.
Yeah.
January 6th, you incited violence.
Twice.
Right.
Like, they wasted so much taxpayer
money.
That's
why I'm like, when you come at somebody that much, like they're doing with Ron DeSantis right now. I know Bongino had this montage on his podcast that was like just calling Ron DeSantis a racist.
Bongino?
That was on he played this montage of all these leftist
I
news
was like, I would hope Bongino wouldn't do that.
No. But he just played this piece. And,
of course, dude.
It was like a minute and a half of all these reporters, politicians calling Ron DeSantis a racist.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to allow black history to be taught.
Good. I'm tired of hearing about this black history bullshit. I'm tired
obviously,
of it.
It was all...
History is history is history.
It was all false. Like, everything they said was false. And, DeSantis came out himself and, debunked all of it. It's just...
Don't say gay bill had nothing to do with that. It didn't say anything about not saying gay. That's what liberals do. That's what I'm saying. It is a party, a bad faith party. They lie, they cheat, they steal. These are the scum of the earth. This is the party of pedophile and groomer lovers. Yeah. So they fabricate these narratives so much that it's just the basic cliche saying of if you repeat something enough that's a lie, it becomes truth. That's literally what they do. Folks, that's why I'm telling you, stand against the transgenderism, stand against all this insanity out there, because I'm telling you, folks, I was guilty of this. It turned into, hey, live and let live. No, it doesn't work. They've shown it doesn't work. You have to stand against progressive perversion and degeneracy. You have to, regardless of how much they sit there. I mean, my God, how much have they lied about? Follow the science, trust the science. The lockdowns were wrong. The masks were wrong. The vaccine was wrong. It's all getting proven over and over and over again. But they preached this lie so much repetitively, they believed it. Yeah. And the fact that you and I are sitting is like, I don't believe that. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. And it's like, to you, maybe. But you say it so much that you buy into the bullshit. And the thing is, they do it with good faith in their hearts. Like, no, I truly believe this, but it's a lie. No, but it can be true. It's like, it's not. So again, racist, bigot, xenophobic, whatever. Fine. I don't care. John Burke's a racist. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I had like somebody who was like trying to fucking come after me again. It's like, and then, in the comments, like, yeah, he's a racist piece of shit. It's like, dude, I don't care what you peasants think, because you cannot sit across from me at this table and sit here and prove where I'm a racist. Because in today's society, pointing out the black culture in America, which again, you are not African Americans, you are black Americans, pointing out the fact that your culture is cancerous to not only yourself, but everybody else, that's racist. No, that's not saying that you're lesser or better. It's just saying this is what we see and it's statistically backed, and you don't like that. They do not like that. You'll excuse me as to why I look at the Asian community that is crushing it in America. All these other communities that were minorities are minorities, they're killing it. But to even say this, it just goes back to the point of, Liberals don't have enemies. You make enemies. There was not nearly as much racism. If there was more racism in America today, it's liberals' fault because you created it. You punched right enough and you levied enough accusations to the point where people that were not racist before sure as fuck are now because they're tired of your bullshit. You created that. It's the same idea of if you demonize a group of people enough and then they start striking back at you, you're actually not the victim. You are the instigator. You're the provocateur. You're the bully. That's how it is. So when people, I tell you, speak out. Who gives a fuck if your friends say, oh, you're a white supremacist? Maybe colonialism wasn't that fucking bad. In fact, it wasn't bad. Hence why you're speaking English right now. Oh, the Native Americans got their fucking asses kicked. Sucks to suck. Blacks, you were selling yourself into slavery long before the whites came along. The problem is we did it better. We had better technology. That's not saying we're superior. It's just saying in the terms of how we progressed, that's the truth. The natives got conquered because technology was not Sparta got conquered because their technology was not a priority. That's the truth. But people don't like hearing these facts because it upsets their feeble sensibilities. Oh no, Black History Month. Bro, we're tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. Is there any Asian entertainment television?
No.
Is there anything Asian? I mean, Latinos have it.
There's some Netflix shows.
Some Netflix, but it's funny to me that you look at the various different minority communities. Of the minority community, the top community to excel, the most in America, is the Asian community.
Yeah.
You know why? They don't care about the cosmetic virtue signaling bullshit. You do not see them out there banging the drum as hard as the BLM does. By the way, black shooter in Georgia shot 9 kids. Did you see that? I mean, it's in CNN. It's not a mainstream headline. Why? Oh, he's a black shooter in Georgia.
It's a mass shooting.
Mass shooting. 9 kids. Now, I think none of them died. I'm still waiting on more to break on this. I've got the article pulled up. Where's the coverage? Now whites. Here's the other thing. I don't know who he shot. And to be honest with you, it's fucking horrible. 9 kids, man. 9 kids. Regardless if they're black, white, it doesn't matter. 9 innocent kids. And this piece of shit. But folks, as long as the MSM can keep us going left versus right, which I get why at times, instead we should be looking at these judges. We should be looking at these DAs, this week on crime, that ultimately it's you, the people, that are suffering for. As long as the higher-ups can keep us squabbling over the breadcrumbs, we'll never be asking for the steak. That's the truth. Why not fix the system and get tough on crime? But that's what liberals do by and large. You are so fucking weak. And this is what happens. I'm just, man. I am so just at a loss with this.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm ready to get the fuck out of America. I'm so tired of this bullshit. I'm ready to go to Costa Rica and say, fuck this. I want to keep my money. And then you deal with the trans wackos. Like, no thanks.
You know,
but I'm not going to run. I'm not going to do that.
I want to say we're on an upswing. So like right now we're like at the very bottom, skimming.
I think culture's going to change,
skimming all the muck and the mire.
Yeah.
But you see things like that. What's that college that's having that church revival that's been going on?
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think people are kind of fed up with all this. Bullshit.
I'm tired of the violence espoused.
So I think as a country as a whole, there's a lot more people that just want good, wholesome living rather than, you know,
degeneracy,
Disney's brand of perversion.
Yep. Dude, I'm all for violence coming back in this country. I'm all for burning this shit down. I'm sorry, it's the truth.
I don't even know that you necessarily need violence, but you know, we just get to a point where
we weed out
these people, these, you know, Joe Bidens and
oh my god,
all these people that occupy the government right now.
Yeah,
you know, I think the future is going to be bright for us.
I hope so. Well, the other thing is,
we're in the dark.
If the election system isn't fucked, and we can actually, because you know, if we have another election like we did in 2020, I would not for one moment blame conservatives for getting violent. The left has been violent for so long. It's time conservatives jump into that ring and start fucking fighting fire with fire. Yeah. Because I am tired of it. Constant Antifa attacks. Nothing's happening. They provoke and they instigate. Murder them. Gun them down. Fucking just machine gun that ass in the street. Let the streets run with blood of those that want to violate the Constitution and attack law-abiding citizens. David Hogg, nobody should own a gun. Dude, you're such a piece of shit. Standing on the corpses of children that you weren't even there at. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. This
is what the left does.
This is what the left does. Ran with that.
He really has. He's grifted so much money. Oh, Oh, poor guy. Poor millionaire. Fucking pieces of shit.
Got into Harvard.
Yep. And his grade, his GPA wasn't even that of a qualification for Harvard, but basically,
should tell you everything you need to know about Harvard.
There it is. No respect for that anymore. Well, I mean, it blows my mind. But yeah, if the election system, if the voting system is not fixed, which I feel like Georgia, Florida, Texas, that they say we're going to reinforce this, we are not going to have this happen again, needs to be nationwide. And states that did not invest any money in ensuring the lockdown and security of the voting system, that tells you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. But here we are. So Ron DeSantis signs legislation officially ending Disney's self-governing status. Another massive win for DeSantis. Of course, in the wake of Disney's massive layoffs, they're hemorrhaging money. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on Monday signed legislation officially ending Disney's self-governing status nearly a year after the company went full groomer, vowing to fight against the pro-parent parental rights and education bill, that was the Don't Say Gay bill, which the governor signed into law last year. And it's so funny to me how the homosexuals out there will sit there and say, you're just trying to target children and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. We don't want our kids gay. We just don't. I'll fucking say it.
Yeah.
I would not want a gay son. I don't.
Nope.
I just don't. Now, do I hate gay people? That's what gay people want. And I get where it comes from because it used to be that way. But now we progressed in a way it's like, I just don't want my son to love another man. I would prefer he love another woman and produce offspring, grandkids, great-grand. Yes, I don't want a homosexual son or daughter. Mm-hmm. Does that mean I hate them? No. If they were, would I still love them? Yes, absolutely. They would be my family, of course. But do I want that? No. But that's what society wants to do to you to make you feel bad because of your religious convictions, saying, that's not what I want in my family. There is nothing wrong with wanting a traditional, heterosexual, Christian-based family. Because if the Muslims can do it, so the fuck can you. That's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to speak out on the things about how you really feel. The reason you don't is that you let society guilt trip you into not wanting to say that because they make you feel like you're a bad person. No, you deserve to have the rights and to believe as you want, and to love, to worship as you want. And if those beliefs run contrary to progressives, they're probably rooted in truth. I'm just going to say, they're probably rooted in truth. Fuck them. Kevin Hart, remember that series he did back in the day? Yeah. He's like, I tell my son, no, that's gay. And then they crucified him later. But he's speaking the truth. The difference is he'll say it versus these other people that will lie to your face and sit there and say, oh, yeah, I'm with you. But secretly it's like, oh, please don't let him be gay. Please don't let him be gay. Please don't let him be gay. No, it's not normal. I don't care what you say. It's not normal. Do I hate gays? No. I have some really good friends that are gay. I don't care. But do I want my children? No, I don't.
Yeah. I agree.
That's all there is now. Transgenderism? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking should be illegal. Should be illegal. 100%.
I would almost guarantee that anybody who lives a trans life at some point in time during their life was sexually abused.
I agree. And the only way cancel culture wins is if you bend the knee to it. If we got boycotted, dude, we're going to sit here and keep saying the same fucking thing. I ain't apologizing.
No.
And that's the other thing I feel like we really get shortchanged on. All these other motherfuckers out there that have never been as viral as I have in the past, and yet I never apologized. Unless I was wrong, in which I would apologize. But I've never bent the knee to cancel culture. Never. Went on a fucking TV show and backed my fucking views on the doctors. And yet I don't see other people doing that to that extent. When cancel culture comes a knocking, they just kind of, like, they take a fence-sitting position a little bit. It's like, how about you just stand for what you truly believe? Because that's what cancel culture does. Yeah. If they know they can spot a weakness in your armor, they're going to exploit it. So here's the weakness. Just say, fuck you, and there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. I saw Ben Stiller came out and he did a tweet in response to a guy saying, hey, Ben Stiller, please stop apologizing for making Tropic Thunder. And he's like, I never did, and I'm never going to. I was like, good for you. Good for you, because he played, Robert Downey Jr. played a black guy.
Yeah.
And then the left turns around and loves him in Iron Man. He's like, well, wait a minute, whoa, he did blackface. You can't say the N-word, you can't do blackface, but Dave Chappelle can, and rappers can. Oh, there's hypocrisy there. But Ben Stiller's like, I'm never going to apologize for that. And Tropic Thunder is a great fucking movie.
It's one of my favorites. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, just an all-star cast.
One of the most famous, funniest skits was Dave Chappelle as the black dude, as the KKK member.
Oh, yeah.
And people took their, and the people took that and they just ran with it. And then when he did whiteface and shit, I find that shit fucking hilarious. So I'm sorry funny. For the communities out there. Again, they say they're so empowered. Man, you fucking melt when somebody makes a joke about a stereotype that exists from a kernel of truth about your community. That's how empowered you. You're not empowered. You're fucking bitches.
That was really a majority of
oh
skits
my God.
and everything.
Fuck yeah.
Like he's had, I saw that one where he was on the airplane and his orders were being taken, and she was like, "Well, what do you want?" And he's like, "Oh, what do you have?" And he's like, "We have chicken." And you have that his little black eye pops up. It's him, and it goes into this whole stage. It's really funny. I don't want to.
That's the thing that I love about that, because I saw that one. There was I don't know if it was a reunion or a school did. School did Black History lunch. Fried chicken, grape soda, all this other shit. And here's the funny part, that I had a few black friends that were commenting on this because I knew what they were going to say, because they're real. I love them. And he was just kind of like, they were like, why are y'all upset about this? That's some awesome fucking food. It's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's wrong with stereotypes in the sense of black people love fried chicken? Okay, cool. You like what you like. But folks, generally speaking, if generally most people like that, then it's generally correct. Therefore, the stereotype has truth. I have yet to meet one black person, I'm going to say this, one black person that does not love fried chicken. And here's the other thing that's really going to blow your mind. That's not a black stereotype. That's Southern.
Yeah.
That is Southern. Chicken, fried chicken, and cornbread, that is Southern. Now, granted, slavery, hand in hand, got it. But that's just a Southern stereotype. Now, the grape Kool-Aid, that's different.
Grape Kool-Aid?
Yeah, grape drink, shit like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was more.
These stereotypes are fucking hilarious.
I mean, we didn't grow up.
Asian people can't drive, and fuck me running. That's truth. The other day, I almost got cream coming out of a fucking Lowe's parking lot. This little old Asian lady is not paying attention, and there's another dude that's coming the opposite direction, and she just goes between us. And he looks at me as we drive by, and we're both just shaking our head because we both saw it was a fucking little Asian woman. It's like, the stereotypes are true. It's true. And you can't say this because it's fucking funny. Because folks, at some point, you gotta laugh at this shit. Does that mean I hate Asian? No, it doesn't. But there are stereotypes that are fucking hilarious. But instead, you're gonna have these weak little people up there. It's like, how do you think they feel? Well, it's not like I'm screaming chink out the window or some shit. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying these stereotypes exist for a reason. And it's funny. But that's what liberals want you to do. They want you to live in this alternative utopian society where nobody thinks like. They want you to not be human, to not have feelings. Because folks, I will tell you this right now, anger, jealousy, love, all these are emotions that you display and you're encouraged to. But if you don't do it in the manner that they approve or deem as fits into their society, they want to kick you out of it. Or you can just say, fuck you and your society. We're doing our own thing. You go live over there in your perfect world that you just eat each other. Go ahead. It's crazy.
And I do love fried chicken.
I love fried chicken.
I do too. I mean, air fryer. I've tried that.
I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm going Popeyes.
But like at home, I want to cook it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you don't have an air fryer, it's amazing.
I do. No, we got one.
Like chicken wings.
Yep.
Are awesome.
Oh, the girlfriend makes a barbecue pizza. Oh my God, it's so good. She takes I don't know if it's pita bread. Whatever it is, it's amazing. And then she made egg in the nest this weekend. It was so good. Oh, bro. I had not had egg in the nest since my grandma. I had not had it because she's a cook. And I'm telling you, if you've been single for any period of time and you have a woman that you're with and she knows how to cook, it's a game changer. It is a game changer. Because whatever she puts her hand to, she destroys, like, in a good way.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm thinking of making a pineapple upside. It's the best one you've ever had. It's like, is there anything that you can fuck up? Because it's just like, and I'm not wanting to like test this theory, but it's just like her first time making chicken fried steak, she fucking crushed it. And I'm just like,
interesting.
Yeah, it's like the green thumb for food. It's crazy. It's good times.
I do the fried chicken in the air fryer. It's turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it crispify it and everything?
Yeah, you just take it and you lightly batter it with flour. And
so that'd be a healthier way then, wouldn't it? Or wait,
I was thinking.
Can you do that? Without the frying, like the powder and stuff.
Because it's just
because the breading is
there's no oil.
Yeah, so that would be healthier.
I think it is
not the healthiest option there is, but I would say
healthier.
I told
my love handles.
Oh man, we haven't tried that.
It's worth trying.
Yeah,
I think you might like.
I like Popeyes though.
I love Popeyes.
Popeyes is good. Wait, Popeyes or KFC? I'm going Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes.
The biscuits.
Yep.
We ordered like an 8-piece because we're a couple fat asses, but it's chicken, whatever. And dude, there was hardly any meat on those bones. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Are we getting like the Weight Watchers chickens they're killing over there? Like the fucking bulimic chickens? So what's going on with this? Like there used to be a lot of meat on these bones and now you're just like, where'd the meat go? Where's the meat? And Arby's like, over here. But still, like I was sitting there, we were watching, we finished Downton Abbey. I'm sad about that.
Okay.
I don't get, look, I hear you. I hear all of you right now judging me. So I don't fucking care. I do not care. I love that show. Like, I'm telling you, I'm 38. I'm almost 40, man. And I'm at a point in my life where going out for me is we're going to grill. She's going to cook. We might Uber Eat something. And then we're going to go watch something on Netflix or fucking Amazon and fall asleep high. That's what we're going to do. And we have a great time. It is the most, I look forward to that. It's such a good time. But Downton Abbey, I love this series. There's 2 movies about it too. And it is family friendly. I know it's boring to you, but I thought it was a different caliber of entertainment. I did appreciate it, and we finished it. Like, we plow through that series. It's just nonstop, like 3 or 4 episodes at night. Loved it. And then we started watching Rome.
I never heard of it.
Oh, Rome is good. It came out like in the early 2000s. I remember watching it in Iraq. It was bootlegged. Rome is very good. It's, I can't think of what famous actors are in there, but you'll recognize them when you see them. But it's about Rome. Julius Caesar versus Pompey, Pompey Magnus. And it talks about how Rome, when he crossed the Rubicon, but it's really well done. There's 2 seasons. I think it came out around the same time Spartacus originally launched. I could be wrong on that. But Rome, I wish they would have made more seasons. It was a really good show. And that one is not family friendly. So just keep that in mind. Don't let your kids watch that. You see boobies and penis everywhere.
You know, I will agree with Mandingo in the chat here that Popeye's employees do seem to be angry.
Yeah, if I was working there, I'd be angry too.
Yeah, I will agree with that. But their chicken is it's fantastic. Yeah. It's worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's worth a little bit of attitude.
A little bit of attitude. Oh, my gosh. Cori Bush marries security guard she allegedly paid with campaign finance. You don't say. No. She is ugly. Ugh.
She is ugly.
She is ugly. Cori Bush, a member of the radical leftist group known as the Squad, reportedly married a security guard she had allegedly previously paid with campaign finances.
Well,
wait.
Shocked.
Wait. Is that wrong? Hold on. Like, if you have campaign funds and you need security, I'm not seeing an issue with that.
She hired her boyfriend to be her security?
Oh, yeah, fair enough. But wait. Okay, but she said, well, the article says after. She married a security guard she allegedly paid with so she married him after the fact. So, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. So it's nepotism.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I can tell you that much. Yeah. I mean, did she overpay him?
Let's read it. Bush wed Courtney Merritt's a U.S. Army veteran. That was your first mistake. Anyway. I just pissed off half the chat. It's okay. I'm a veteran too. Nobody cares. In a private ceremony in St. Louis, as recently as 2022, Merritt works for the Bush campaign as a security guard and was paid $62,359 with another $2,359 in cash reimbursements per KSDK. Okay, wait. Is that a year? That's not that much money.
No,
that's probably what he should be getting paid. Yeah. Probably more, honestly. If you think about private security, executive security, you're paying out the ass. If that's what she's paying him and he's providing to get and I'm a campaign donor, it's like, well, then she's clearly choosing the fiscally responsible way.
She's the same one who called to defund the police, though, right?
She did, yes.
I think that's the hypocritical part.
It is, absolutely.
So,
yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, bitch.
Yeah, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. They're all fucking hypocrites. I know. The first direct campaign payments to Merritt were reported in 2022 after the relationship began. Bush began spending significant money on hiring security guards in August 2020. Between then and now, her campaign spending records show $627,000 in security-related expenses. The payments could potentially interest the FEC and the Congressional Ethics Office, which prohibits campaign funds for personal use, but the law does give some leeway for family members who perform a bona fide service. That's where the law needs to be changed. None. No more nepotism. None. Get rid of it.
That's what happens.
That's exactly what happens.
Look at Biden, for example.
Yeah. I mean, Trump did it too. Let's make no beefs about it. But here's the token. It's like, okay, both sides are clearly guilty of doing this and needs to be banned on all sides. Everyone's wrong for doing this. Oh, wait, no, I got to take the fuck.
What did... Yeah,
because I don't blame Trump. When you have everybody turning against you, the only people you can trust are your family.
Hiring him into his...
Exactly, yeah. So I kind of see that. It's like, oh, that's such a slippery slope.
But I think what Biden's thing is like getting government contract. And that's
family members,
yeah, that's probably why he had all those top secret documents that are stored all over.
But what's the difference in giving a contract to a family member versus bringing a family member into your administration and they're still being paid by taxpayer dollars? Yeah, maybe not as much.
No, I agree. I don't think you're...
But I can't blame him for that.
If you're in the White House... hiring on your son-in-law, and your daughter to that's not a good look.
It's not, like but it. I understand why, because when you have people in your own administration that are undermining you at every turn, I get it. It makes sense to me. But at the same token, I just can't agree with it.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like, I'm sorry, but
because then you have to separate the two.
Yeah, I agree. Because then it's just like, it really opens up to the accusations of nepotism. It really does.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I get it, but it's because I can see the merit in both of these situations to where she's hiring private security and people say like $630,000 security. Well, guys, you got to realize that's if you go somewhere, you're paying for their travel, you're paying for all that shit.
What was it again?
$607,000. Now, her boyfriend, she paid $62,000. I need to see an itemized list of expenses on that because realistically speaking, it's not that much money.
Wait, so
for executive protection and shit like that.
She paid $600,000
in security related expenses, yeah.
For the
Since
year?
August of 2020. Bush began spending significant money on hiring security guards in August of 2020. Between then and now, her campaign has spent, records show, $627,000 in security related expenses.
Yeah, now I
question it, absolutely. Investigate it, yes.
I'd like to see an audit of where those funds went.
100%.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because that's where you start to get into these.
Yeah. Misuse of funding. Yeah. That's why I say Veritas should be investigated. 100% investigate that shit. But they're not.
If it's a 501c3, then you're open to some scrutiny there.
I have to caveat to my last about the Veritas thing when I talk about James should go do his own thing and not have a board. Yes, I'm aware that means it's not a nonprofit. It's a functioning company. Yes, do that. Do not make it a nonprofit. You've already got donors. You can accept the same thing. I know you're going to pay taxes on it. I get that. But the possibility of you, again, being outed from your own company, it's kind of, you do away with it. So, again, I stand on that one. If you do it again, replicate it somewhere else. And he can. He's got the following. He's got the support. He'll do it. Yeah. He'll be fine. I think Veritas is going to lose some support. James O'Keefe's going to launch his own thing. And he's going to keep doing what he should be doing. That's good. But at the same token, it's like, I feel like that donor money, it should be investigated. Again, $20,000 trip expense to Oklahoma, $12,000 Christmas party. It's like, yeah, I feel like if these are the only things that we're seeing right now, $180,000 in black vehicle rentals, there are better ways of doing this. And I understand that he wants the looks. I get that. But bro, you got to put that ego in check sometimes and say, do we really need to get this $500 SUV or can we get like this, I don't know, $80 Toyota Corolla because this is donor money. This is not our money.
I guess it depends on what kind of cargo you're toting across the.
Well, they got the black SUVs, but I'm sorry for whatever the accusation was. It was kind of like James O'Keefe was trying to justify. It's like 180,000. Yeah, that's not that much. Like, yeah, it is for vehicle rentals. Yeah, that's a lot. Imagine if we're in charge of a large scale corporation and one of my employees says, "Here's a $160,000 bill, $180,000 bill for renting cars." I'm like, wait, what, motherfucker? You're Ubering from now on? No, absolutely not. But, you can't say that because if you do, you're not standing with James. I don't care. I'm not saying anything. I'm not standing with either of them. I think there's a lot of blood on a lot of hands and I want an investigation. That's all I want. But God forbid you take that stance. It's like, you don't blindly support somebody? I thought that we do that because of their credibility. No, not really. Innocent until proven guilty. I don't think he's guilty, but I do want an investigation to prove that. Because if these accusations have any credibility, why not investigate it? You have nothing to lose except donor money. Whatever. You got to love this, folks. Y'all got to stop this. Whoopi Goldberg rips sensitivity edits of James Bond and Roald Dahl books. Whoopi Goldberg blasted the sensitivity edits to classic novels by Ian Fleming and Roald Dahl, and most of the hosts of The View agreed with her stance, with the exception of Sunny Hostin. Well, fuck that cunt. Okay, I'm not even going to finish this article. No, you don't get to sit there and to try to pump the brakes on cancel culture that you have helped facilitate because then you finally get enough of it. No, it just doesn't work that way. This is what you created. This is what you helped facilitate. You don't get to sit there and say, oh, wait a minute. I think it's going too far now. We shouldn't do it because of this is what I like. No, that monster you fed eats everything. There is no stopping it. So I don't give a fuck what Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar have to say in regards to cancel culture. You helped facilitate cancel culture in general. So when it goes after something you take pride in, which I don't know why it would be James Bond, but still, Goldberg and Behar, two fat cows, are like probably jealous of these good-looking, attractive Bond girls. They never were and never will be. Plus, they're just so annoying. I'm sorry. Look, women, when you're outspoken, you're fucking annoying. You're like, let me put it this way. When you're outspoken and unintelligent, then you're annoying. Like the ones that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, I got no beef with. But these other women, I don't know how a dude tolerates your shit. I really don't. If I was next to a woman like that, I'd be like, hit the fucking bricks, bitch. Like, absolutely not. You're stupid. You're just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Hell no. Obnoxiously loud.
Living under the same roof as either one of those, any of those women.
Mm-mm. I'm empowered, bitch. No, you're not.
I know.
If you were empowered, you wouldn't be screaming about that shit in virtue, so you would just do it.
They're so stupid.
But Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg are just a classic example of middle-aged women that are probably so miserable. Like,
they're
get
not
some
middle-aged.
Cats, or older.
They're old women.
Whatever. Old women. You don't know what the fuck's going on in America. Joy Behar, she has so much racism in her blood. Wait till they find out what happens when blacks get the guns. They already have guns, you dumb cunt. What are you talking about?
Jeez.
That's how stupid these people are. This is a classic example of rich, white, elitist liberals. At their core, they are racist as fuck. But black liberals don't want to see that because they're your ally. Interesting how that works. Goldberg has the audacity to sit there and say, well, we're getting too sensitive. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Last 6 years, you would think Trump raped you and Behar at the same fucking time. How you sat there and you just whined and cried. Behar especially. Just ugly, hideous, horrible personality, annoying, unfuckable. Ugh. And then you sit there and then you want to say, stop, because now it's gone too far. Man, I hope that monster eats you alive, bitch. I hope it eats you alive. Oh, Don Lemon, he's got one more strike with CNN, and you know for a fact if that was a white dude, they'd have fired his ass in a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat.
Ask Chris Cuomo.
There you go. Because I had some douchebag trying to argue me on Twitter. He's like, oh, really? Is that true? Well, name me some white ones. Like, Andrew Cuomo? I don't know. That's pretty easy. Mm-hmm. Chris Cuomo, I mean, granted, I get that, but still.
Yeah, they started laying off a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. I think Stelter fucking jumped shit because he knew he was about to get fired.
Yeah, I think, did he quit or did they fire? I think they fired him.
Did he? I thought he quit.
Like, their ratings were so bad. If there weren't airports, there would be nobody watching.
That's true. Just goes to show you that minority privilege is real. All right. Interesting here, folks. Rumors are right now, John Fetterman, the elected vegetable from Pennsylvania that people would rather have had over Dr. Oz, another quack. I can imagine him in Congress. Hey, guys, top 5 reasons why you shouldn't eat white bread. Excuse me, Dr. Oz. You're here to debate the bill on this, not... That guy's a fucking douche. Anyway, John Fetterman, apparently, by reports, is technically brain dead. It's circulating. It's rumor. Don't know if it's true or not. But listen to this. John Fetterman's wife, he's in the hospital right now. They were treating him for depression, but apparently there's more than just that. It wasn't depression. There was something else. John Fetterman's wife, Giselle, says family forced to flee to Canada to avoid media circus over depression. Bullshit. Bullshit. The family of Pennsylvania senator. So you left this dude in the hospital. You just chucked a deuce and said, you're on your own, cry boy.
That's
off to Canada, eh? What a piece of shit you are.
Is that where she went?
She went to Canada.
Took the kids and...
Yes. Oh my God. Listen to this. This is crazy, dude. Over this, okay. Mr. Fetterman, a Democrat who won his first term last year while still recovering from a stroke that nearly killed him, checked himself into the Walter Reed Medical Center near Washington, D.C. earlier this month. Now his wife, Giselle Barreto Fetterman, has said that the media attention pushed her to take the couple's children and drive into Canada for an impromptu holiday. She says, I'm not really sure how to navigate this journey, but I'm figuring it out slowly, Ms. Fetterman tweeted on Friday. 1 week ago today, when the news dropped, the kids were off from school and the media truck circled our home. I did the first thing I think of, packed them in the car and drive. While your husband is laid up, brain dead or crying his eyes out. One of the two, I don't
know. Stone cold.
And y'all push this dude. You pushed this dude because you didn't want freaking Oz, and you got this guy. He's probably going to die, honestly, but he's a fucking liberal. I don't care. These people, like, you fucking, oh my God, you use this guy, especially her. You use this motherfucker, and you can tell he's brain dead. When he was taking pictures in Congress.
Have you heard any of his...
He can't talk.
Yeah, he just can't talk.
He's like a Joe Biden.
I want to say speech, but he doesn't give speeches. He doesn't. He can barely get words out.
But liberals, you love him so much that you elected a vegetable. That's why your shithole cities are shitholes.
Yeah.
Your political tribalism is what got you into the situation. You are weak on crime. You do not elect people that need to go in. Because I always say this, normally, by and large, it's conservatives that have the balls to go in there and do what needs to get done. All the liberals in Texas, all you bleeding heart little frickin' degenerates crying over Greg Abbott, then fucking leave, bitch. We don't want you here anyway. Go move back to California and go pay astronomical rent prices. Get the fuck out of here. I'm okay with you, Leo. You don't have to be. In fact, we really don't want you. And if you could take Austin with you, that'd be great too. All the fucking liberals over there are annoying, worse than herpes. Not that I would know, but still, I hear it's really bad. People are retarded, man. It's ridiculous. But you sit there. I don't know how to deal and navigate the situation. Call the cops, board yourself in. They'll eventually go away. Yeah, I can see how it's intimidating, but for you to take the kids and then run and leave your husband, that's fucked up. But then again, why does he care? He's brain dead. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. John, you shouldn't make fun. I don't fucking care. They're liberals. I don't care. Make fun of them. You should. They're pieces of shit.
It's a terrible thing.
What good does being nice? What good has being nice to these fucktards done us? Not a thing. She said, we talked about lots of hard things and how we will all have to face the hard things, about the need to be gentle with all and with ourselves. Okay, it sounds like some bullshit, some self-help. Okay, whatever. We did some scary things, but we did them together. We ziplined over Niagara Falls and our son August got stuck. We talked about flexibility and the need to always have an open heart. So basically you're saying you went on a family vacation and you went and had fun while your husband is in dude. This bitch.
It sounds like she's getting ready to divorce him.
That or she's just taking advantage of her position. Like you're out there having fun in the name of your children while your husband is laid up in a hospital and you're out here ziplining over Niagara. What a shithead. But he's not going to divorce her because he doesn't know where he's at.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on, it seems like.
This is disgusting. She tweeted this February 24th. Piece of shit. And you know liberals are going to sit there. Girl, you're so empowered. Look out for you and them kids. Fuck that guy. But you rode that dude until he died. You rode that fucking brain dead horse into the ground, and liberals will sit here and applaud you in the name of empowerment. Guaranteed. I don't even have to read those comments and I'll know what they say. I know what they say. Oh, girl, proud of you. There'll be conservatives in there ripping her apart, as they should. This shit right here, though, man, that's low. That is low, but that is what they do. This is who they are. We also talked about how joy and fun can and must still exist, even when someone we love is in pain, and tomorrow, who knows, we will try all over again. So essentially what this is a feel-good bullshit jerk-off story that's trying to cover up the fact that you're out there having fun on your husband's dime as he lays dying, depressed in a hospital. You're a piece of shit. But this is what liberals do. As long as you're teaching your children about, there should be joy in the world, fight for the gays, fight for the blacks, fight for this, blah, 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 then it's okay to take advantage of the fact your husband's clearing about $170K a year and you're not doing dick all while he's dying in a hospital. But that's okay. As long as, we go to these retreats in Cuba or wherever the case, these nice areas, not Cuba, these nice areas, as long as we're having a briefing on something to do with progressive ideologies and, being woke and shit, well, then clearly it's okay to spend the money on it, even if the money's stolen. It's okay. That's their train of thought, folks. Or the fact that they will ignore fiscal responsibility. It's okay if the wife takes the kids and, bro, I'm sorry. If that was me in that situation and I wasn't a brain dead vegetable, when you come back, bitch, you better have your shit out of my fucking house. You're gone. You are gone.
This guy should never even been elected. He should vacate his seat, his Senate seat.
He should. But apparently if he does soon, it's going to require a special election.
Yeah, well,
I agree.
That's how it needs to be because this guy isn't there. He's not able to perform his Senate duty.
So then there's going to have to be another election.
Yeah.
And
Oz is like,
yes. If Oz does it again, I'm sorry. You need somebody. But the same token, though, I don't know. If you do have somebody, it better be a strong-ass candidate.
Yeah, Oz wasn't a good candidate.
It was not. Yeah. But it does give them the potential to virtually prove the haters wrong as far as the quality of candidate.
Yeah.
Put a quality candidate in there. Let's see how he does. But again, you're having a brand new circus. It's a new contender on both sides. I don't think Oz is going to run again. And if he does, any conservative, we've already seen conservatives don't want him. get somebody else.
Yeah.
Get somebody else. We'll see. We'll see. And if this conservative runs and he wins, then maybe there is something to the effect of quality of candidate has a major impact.
Clearly, it needs to be a local from Philadelphia. It just can't be some guy from New York to come down and establish an address. And
I could never imagine if I ever wanted to run for Congress, moving to a state and then running there. Like, I would either represent Texas or I wouldn't. Like, I would never do that. I'd want to represent my home state. Look, I'm not trying to bash you. I don't care about Florida. I don't care about Tennessee. I don't have this lust to go to Congress and move to a state where I feel like I'd have a good, strong. No, I don't care that enough. I love my state. I'd want to represent my state, my area, my district. But these other politicians that move and run like the Romneys and shit, I don't know how y'all tolerate them.
I know. I can't stand Mitt Romney.
They don't know shit about your area. They don't know shit about what you're going through in your community, your area, your city, your town, your county, nothing. They just move there and they got a good name, they get some donors and they run. And it's like, but do you really know the place? Do you know the businesses? Do you know the streets? Do you know any of that shit? No, you don't. No. And these idiots will elect these morons. Good old Giselle, piece of shit. I
just kind of wonder what the thinking was for people who voted for Fetterman.
He's a bunch of brain dead liberals as well. I mean, what'd you expect?
He's got about a quarter brain. I can relate to that.
He can wipe his own ass for now. He should be representing me in Congress because I know he's going to vote for that dude can't sit on any committee. He can't sit for he's not reading any bills. He's fucking brain dead.
Yeah.
And you elected him. And you say nothing about how y'all rode this guy. You probably killed him. He was recovering from a fucking stroke. And what did you do? You had this fester-looking motherfucker out there reading lines off teleprompters in ridiculous weather, all because you hate the right that much. You killed one of your own. How stupid are you? You didn't give a fuck about that dude's well-being. So, and here's the deal. I'd be honest and say, yeah, I don't either. I'm using that guy. But that's not what liberals espouse. They're sitting there saying, oh, well, we're the party of love and care and concern. You didn't give a fuck about that waterhead, bro.
We love vegetables.
We love vegetables.
Look at Fetterman.
Let's get a fruit out there from the LGBT and have a little fruit veggie basket combo. There we go. It's true. I'll slay Fetterman. Trans women are real. Bunch of fucking retards. Good Lord.
That Sam Brixton over here.
Oh, Jesus. That douche.
He gets it.
He gets it. Sam Britton. That's the dude I'm thinking of. The luggage thief.
Knows his way around good quality luggage.
Patrick Warburton won't apologize for Family Guy role. We need humor. Patrick Warburton is the guy from Joe's like, Peter, it's this dude. It's Cron, too, Mr. Squickety. So I'm not apologizing because you liberal fucktards. You get your penises in and twists. It's like, I don't even know why you're mad about it because half of you cut your penises off anyway. Who gives a shit? Bunch of pussies. That's what it is. Patrick Warburton won't apologize for Family Guy roles, saying we need humor. Warburton also portrayed Elaine's boyfriend, David Putty, on the classic sitcom Seinfeld. Patrick Warburton, he's also in a very underrated television show, Rules of Engagement. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that show. It's actually really good. It's like a TV sitcom. I forget what years in the 2000s, but it was really good. Patrick Warburton is arguably one of the most recognizable faces and voices in the entertainment industry. From his iconic Putty character on Seinfeld to voicing paraplegic cop Joe Swanson on nearly 300 episodes of Family Guy and greeting guests during the Soarin' Around the World instructional video at Disney's California Adventure, Warburton's signature baritone voice and charming disposition are unmistakable. He has endured decades of changes in the acting world and okay, I don't give a fuck about that, blah, blah, blah. They said, I used to apologize for being on Family Guy, and I apologize no more because this world is a horrible native satire. Everybody takes themselves too seriously, and I think in many ways became an overwhelming mess, but we need humor in our lives, and we need love and humor, acceptance. It's all rather simple. Are you finally starting to see that the left are not about acceptance? Acceptance means accepting everybody. Regardless of their beliefs. Except the left doesn't accept people that don't believe as they do. Therefore, they're not actually accepting. But good for him. We need more of this. You need more of this. More standing up to bullshit like this. That's exactly what you should have. It's needed because then you strip away cancel culture. Love this. Rock star Noah Gallagher calls non-binary Sam Smith a fucking idiot. Pop stars today are fucking idiots. I love this. I love that. You need more of this. Former Oasis rocker Noel Gallagher has hit out against Sam Smith. That fat degenerate just looks disgusting. Oh, he's a fat blob.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's what happens when you go into
south.
Oh, yeah. He used to be a good-looking, in-shape singer. Very talented. He did. He was. And now just look. It's the same with what's her face? Demi Lovato. She used to be very attractive. Now she just looks like a hideous cunt. Ugh. You have that Butch Dyke haircut? Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Ew. Yeah. Yes, you do. You look exactly like that. I don't care if you don't like that or not. It's fucking hideous. Even like butch lesbians are like, nope, that bitch would turn me into a power bottom. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I totally don't want to fuck her. She has bangs that look like fucking Mr. Ed. It's true. It's fucking true. She gained all that weight. She started losing the attractiveness. Remember that thing she did about I can talk to spirits? I bet you can.
Yeah.
I bet you can, you crazy bitch. Those are called demons. Those are called demons. Beyond me. Beyond me. In an interview with the Dutch radio station Kink, Noel Gallagher referred to Sam Smith as a him while speaking about the state of pop music. Music has become quite fractured, and chart music is dominated by pop. Pop is all right if the pop stars are cool. Sadly, the pop stars today are fucking idiots, he said. When asked to choose who the biggest idiot is, he replied, Sam Smith. Look at him. And this dude just, I'm sorry. Like that Sam Smith blow-up outfit he wears to this, it just looks fucking retarded. By referring to Sam Smith as him, Gallagher was misgendering the singer who identifies as non-binary or genderqueer, and he uses they-them pronouns. Sam Smith recently appeared at the Grammys in a Satan-inspired performance, Back in 2019, Smith declared that he is neither male or female, but instead somewhere between. No, you're just a fruitcake degenerate is what you are. That's insane. You're a dude. You're a dude that likes penis in your butthole, okay? Fair enough. Don't fucking care. Do you think? Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there and kowtow to your insanity. Fuck that.
You know, they-them sounds like a put down. It sounds like something you'd say to a fat person. Like, you're so fat, your pronouns are they them.
Fair enough.
Lose some weight, fatty.
Oh my gosh. You gotta love it. Okay, the 15-year-old, the man, the 15-year-old kid. Okay. Did you have, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this, Dilbert. I never found it funny. It was like office humor. Fair enough. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, clearly you're famous for a reason. You must have done something right to appeal to a certain genre, a certain audience. I never found Dilbert to be very funny. But Newsmax hosts on Monday condemned Dilbert comic strip creator Scott Adams after he posted a racist tirade on Twitter. In his rant, Adams alleged black Americans are a hate group and said white people should get away from them.
You see what he did there, right?
I'm kind of like, what? Okay, hold on. Wait, what are you talking about?
He just used, if you swap that with white, then it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But because he said black.
And I'm kind of sitting there, I'm just like, bro, that's all BLM is. They are a hate group. That is comprised primarily of black Americans. Yes, you are, by and large, a hate group. You hate anything in regards to, I'm talking about like specifically BLM and shit like that. You're a Marxist hate group because I'm tired of it being my fault. That's all liberals want to do is make it my fault. I see where it's coming from on this. I get it. I mean, y'all some hateful motherfuckers. Like you, and nobody hates you like your own. Same in the veteran community. Nobody hates successful veterans worse than veterans. These comments are not good. They need to be addressed, Newsmax. Well, I don't get this because you got black Americans calling for segregation of colleges and you don't say shit about them. That's racist as fuck. You got sitting there Asian Americans wanting to say like, oh, Mark Wahlberg should not be able to present to an all-Asian movie. That's racist as fuck. But as long as it's towards white people, that's what I'm saying. Just be racist. Who fucking cares? And I'm not saying be racist. I'm saying be your normal, truthful self. That's their version of racist. I'm not saying going out there and burn crust. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about be truthful and honest. But in their opinion, that's racist. Then be racist. If the stats back the fact that the majority of hate crimes or violent crimes come from the black community, then bitch, that's you. That's the truth. That doesn't make me racist. Them's the stats that you facilitated, not me.
Yeah, I just hate putting race with all this stuff because it's not all Asian people. It's not all black people. It's not all white people. It's just these groups who happen to be these races.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know, man.
There are plenty of black people, plenty of people of different races that are conservative, have conservative values, and don't agree with any of that stuff. Yeah. So it's like a blanket statement on an entire race.
True.
I think that's where we start to get into, so we get into the muck and mire of that stuff of like race wars. It's not race wars. It's just this particular group of people who happen to be this color, and there's other people of a different color that agree with that group.
Do you see that reversing? Because I don't. I kind of look at it back to the
there's always
going
to be some form of that. All right, there's always going to be some group of people who are going to try to use
so much momentum. I mean, we've seen this. I compare it to, say, for example, like the birth of Nazism back in pre-World War II Germany, because before it was a small movement, and then it started gaining traction. People were kind of like, oh, yeah, they're fucking the brown, whatever. And then it gained popularity. I see it gaining popularity. My God, the BLM raised millions.
Yeah, but the people who are Nazis, there's not that many of them.
No. I'm talking about back during those. I'm talking about how
there's a rise and then it falls.
Yeah, but how they grew in popularity. So my question is, do you think you've seen the rise and the crescendo and now the downfall, or do you think?
I think we're on the descend.
Think so? I don't think so. I think they're going to double down.
I just don't think you can keep going back to that same well over and over again and just be like blatantly lying about people like DeSantis and calling him a racist, and he's not going to teach black history or slavery or any of this stuff. Yeah. I see it on a downward trend, and you know, I see it in regular society. Like I bring up my church a lot, but at my church, it's a pretty diverse group of people.
I thought you were going to say degenerate.
No, it's.
What kind of church is this?
I don't care who comes to our church and what color you are. We're all there to worship, you know, and that's how it should be.
So I will honestly say I don't have a problem with other races, but when you start talking your politics, then I got a problem with you. Like if you're a liberal and you're standing for children at drag shows, I got a problem with you. I'm not friends with you.
Yeah.
And it's not based upon your skin color. It's based upon the fact of what you believe. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry. I find people like that. If I had the choice, let me be clear. If I had the power and I knew that you were okay with children being at drag shows, I would have no problem literally grabbing you and escorting you to a fucking concentration camp. No problem at all. Fuck you groomer pedophiles. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Because chances are you're going to turn that kid into a trans.
Yep.
They're going to grow up with a screwed up brain thinking that they're a different, or trying to be a different gender. Can't get on board with that, buddy.
Well, apparently, as in regards to what this dude said, they've canceled his comic strip in all newspapers, I think. However, some conservatives have defended Adams. Twitter CEO Elon Musk accused the media of being racist against white people after Adams' comic strip was dropped. Watch that. Dude, Elon's like, I cannot pin this dude. I cannot pin him. It's like he believes in free speech, but then he doesn't. He likes all people should be able to come back to, Twitter, except Alex Jones. And it's like, because he talked about Sandy. Like, don't get me wrong. That Sandy Hook thing was really fucked up at him. But that's the reason Elon was like, he's not coming back here. I have a special place in my heart for people that are about that. I get it. But I don't know, man. The fact that who is this guy? It's crazy to me. But, well, that does it for today, folks. I don't know if there's going to be a show tomorrow or not. I got a lot of stuff to take care of before we head off to Argentina, Buenos Aires. But appreciate the love and support. Go check out shellshockcbd.com. If you want, go sign up for a subscription on any product that you love in the store and save 10% every month and select auto ship. We will literally send you every month a new package of rack outs, Delta 8, CBD oil, whatever the case may be. You can put it in your subscription, get 10% off, and have it set to reoccurring. And we will make sure that happens every month so you do not run out and you save money doing it. Why not? It makes sense to me. So go subscribe over at shellshockcbd.com and go check out our amazing list of great, valuable, or high-value products out there for very affordable prices. We appreciate you. If you want, go follow me on Rumble. We're figuring out the Spotify issue. People have been complaining about that. We're trying to get that underhand. We're waiting on we have a support ticket, but we're going to keep uploading to the various 2 channels now because there's 2 channels on Spotify because we had to start another one. But we're going to upload to the old one as well so the Spotify people can listen to the show. So appreciate it. Thank you for your love and support. Again, shellshockcbd.com. Josh, got anything to add, my man?
You guys have a great day.
And as always, you stay savage, America.